Fans who thought they'd see rapper NBA YoungBoy perform this Saturday are now left disappointed and also confused. State Farm Arena canceled the concert, no explanation.
Come to the front door with your hands up. Do it now. I got
Okay.
out.
Keep coming. Hands on top of your head. On top of your head. Here we go.
Stop right there for me, please.
There's a concerning issue for YoungBoy that no one's talking about. It reads, police are monitoring YoungBoy closely due to actions made during his live performances and on social media. Due to his criminal history, there is suspicion of illegal activity. Being his first tour in over 5 years, he wanted to ball out by having 27 show dates, but later extended it to 45 shows due to public demand. But the police wanted to end early. The news wrote, the state of Louisiana is allegedly becoming concerned about YoungBoy's concert in New Orleans.
They are very concerned about the NBA YoungBoy concert. So concerned that even before the concert went forward this weekend, they notified Louisiana Stadium Exposition District, also known as, that manages the Superdome and Smoothie King Center. In particular, notified ASM Global that, this is like a really dangerous thing that could have very unforeseen consequences. Now, the response from ASM Global was, we'll hire some security inside, it'll be fine. NOPD's response was, you don't get what we're saying. There is such a propensity around these concerts that is so, not an if but a when, that we are concerned we'll have to activate the department to be around the downtown area to protect citizens and revelers.
The police wanted to speak with YoungBoy about what's happening at the concerts.
This is a place with a search warrant. We are not leaving. Come to the front door with your hands up. Do it now. I got
Okay.
out.
Keep coming. Hands on top of your head. On top of your head. Here we go.
Stop right there for me, please.
Let me know when you're ready for them.
As shortly after the specifics would be revealed, it reads, over 400 New Orleans officers will be deployed nightly for YoungBoy's home state shows in New Orleans, with heightened security including drones and armored vehicles on standby, which is a result of what YoungBoy started doing during the shows. A viral tweet reads, YoungBoy performed the greatest diss track of all time for the first time in front of a sold-out crowd in Atlanta. This is history. YoungBoy waited till his Atlanta show to perform the diss track because it's about King Von's passing and he lost his life in Atlanta, which had academics reacting.
Man, YoungBoy king of rap. We just gotta claim it today. King of rap. King of rap. That's the new narrative I'm driving. These gonna have to bow to defeat. I like it. We're not talking about Kendrick and Drake and they're on a different level. But below Kendrick and Drake, I'm sorry. With all due respect to every other rapper, YoungBoy is the king of rap right now. I'm sorry to tell y'all. The walk down I seen in Atlanta tonight. Give him the throne. Just give him the throne. YoungBoy the king of rap. I'm sorry to tell y'all. Hey, listen, I'm not saying it's gonna last forever. But for right now, in the last 4 or 5 months, YoungBoy the king of rap.
One fan said, YoungBoy dissed 4PF and half of Atlanta in their own city, and he performed I Hate YoungBoy in the same city Von passed. Bro's a menace. Even a Chicago native dissed YoungBoy and praised Dirk.
Look, YoungBoy. What's his click?
Why would I tell you?
What's his click though? What's the 4K track? Them. Oh,
4K trade for life.
I'm okay up. I am okay up for life. I'm from Chicago.
Who?
Boy.
YoungBoy dissing Von, Dirk, and 4PF in Atlanta didn't settle well with the rap industry. The news wrote, Zay Osama speaks on why it's no surprise the industry is switching up on Dirk for YoungBoy.
Nah, for real though, I don't see why this was surprising or new to y'all. Everybody jumping ship because this how the industry is. Nobody in the industry is gonna stick around you when you at your lowest. If they can't get clout, notoriety, money, fame, features, videos, something that they could benefit from off you, they're gonna jump ship. I don't see why it's surprising that everybody is on YB in the industry. That's how it go. They only gonna with you when it's beneficial to them. None of these ain't grow up with Dirk. None of these ain't friends or real homies with Dirk for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Or they would never change, or they would never jump ship. Cause where we from, if you with me, my ops is your ops is mine. Some people don't look at it like that. Some people look at it like I f with both parties, I ain't got nothing to do with it. And look, you not wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out to the that still there, stayed down for Dirk, his real family and friends, you feel?
Many of Dirk's mutuals tweeted that if you're rocking with YoungBoy, then stay on that side, because they don't want them flipping back on their side when Dirk gets released. YoungBoy's concert drew in a lot of attention. It got so much attention that federal officials of Atlanta came out to his concert. Academic says Atlanta's in shambles after YoungBoy received the key to the city.
Eagle Willis. We have Floyd County Commissioner, Mr. Mark Harrington. And we have Floyd County Probate Judge, Judge Keegan Johnson. And they got something.
Damn, this a judge up there? Yo, the judge in the city sending all the rappers in the city to jail. But the out-of-town rapper that came here, that basically, hey, you know what type of time I be on. You over here giving him an award? Oh, nah, Atlanta's in shambles. If y'all are a rapper who ever got prosecuted by this, or not prosecuted, but like got sent to jail by this judge, and basically you watching an out-of-town rap getting an award for doing 10 times worse than what you do, you gotta feel sick. You gotta feel sick.
As this solidifies the downfall of 4PF, YSL, and OTF, as everyone is on YoungBoy's side lately. Even academics explained every rapper is trying to be friends with YoungBoy again, which is likely due to him being the best rapper out right now, and Dirk is locked behind bars.
So I'm in the dressing room, and we just talking about a bunch of. He's also telling me, and I will never say who. He's telling me all the rappers who was now hitting him up, and he kind of asked me, he's like, Act. So what you think, man? Cause I think he's thinking like, yo, should he forgive some of these? Like, but all these rappers on it. You know what I mean? Like, they're all like, yo, YoungBoy, we love you, right? And I gave him the best advice, I think. I said, I didn't want to impart my thoughts on it because I don't know fully what he's been through and what he's thought. Because, he was down where nobody would upon him. So I said, whatever your heart feels about any of these or kind of doubling back or not want to do whatever, go with that.
But this had Charleston White reacting. He called YoungBoy fans unwell for how far they go to support him.
YB babies ain't money getting. They'll hurt you, kill you, and eat at your icebox as they break in your house. I'm not battling with childhood like a YB fan. Them kids need to be put in mental institutions. This man, YB, sound like he's angry. He want to out his mama. He want to beat his daddy. He want to his uncle. I don't want to hear that kind of shit. I'm not in pain. I'm a money getter. YB babies ain't money getting. I don't feel that. That's not soul music. I'm a soulful brother. I'm not in pain. Them kids need to be put in mental institutions. You see they had that on medication.
This is when YoungBoy got targeted, as he got exposed for working with the feds. As news wrote, Famous Richard says YoungBoy is working with the feds, as he posted to Instagram saying, YoungBoy is telling. This is his third time getting released from the feds within 4 years on different charges. You can't do only 10 months of a 23-month sentence. My first offer was 5 years for a firearm that the police put on me. YoungBoy is definitely with the police. He probably the reason Dirk is locked up, as fans showed this clip of YoungBoy just walking around in prison.
It is.
Attached to the video was this tweet. Honestly, I kind of believe it too. The timing, the energy, the way things are playing out, it's all looking a little too convenient. It wouldn't be the first time someone played both sides. In this game, you never really know who's working with who. Gotta watch everything. Even when YoungBoy was sentenced, it wasn't normal, because he arrived at court and one of his fans hacked the Zoom call.
Free YB, man. Free YB.
Everyone needs to stay muted. Okay?
Free YB.
All right. Mr. Golden's case has already been called. He's done with court today for those of you interested. Everyone keep yourselves muted.
Free YB. Free YB. Free YB.
YoungBoy entered court shortly after, laughing and smiling after seeing the support from one of his fans. But fans speculate if YoungBoy was working with the feds, and it could be the reason why his court appearance was so laid back. But fans noticed he signed a plea deal to get out of jail early, which is the reason why he's on tour right now. On March 10th, 2021, YoungBoy was arrested and charged with a count of firearm possession by a convicted felon and possession of an unregistered firearm. YoungBoy was outside recording a music video with several friends playing loud music and dancing on the hood of a car. Since he did this in a random neighborhood, a lady down the street got concerned and called the cops. She described that several men were dancing around holding firearms in the air. Soon after they arrived on scene, they recognized YoungBoy was a convicted felon and arrested him.
So yesterday at court, the body cam footage of the officer who put the cuffs on YoungBoy back in September during that music video, the cop comes right up to him, whatever, he puts the cuffs on him. And then YoungBoy's reaction is kind of hilarious. I thought it might be interesting for y'all. He was like, yo, big dog, man, what you doing, man? Why you putting these cuffs on me? That's what he was calling the cop. He was calling the cop big dog. He's like, big dog, you up right now. I didn't do nothing. You could search me. I got nothing on me. Cop doesn't listen. Cop puts him in and the whole time YoungBoy's like, yo, man, what you doing, man? Big dog, why? And it really goes to show you a lot about this case. YoungBoy didn't think he did anything wrong. He didn't think that they were going to go and start taking footage from music videos and said, you held a gun in a music video and you're a felon and that's a federal felony and you're going to face 3 to 5 years. No, and it really shows you that these federal laws, as applied to kids like NBA YoungBoy from the hood, are extremely unfair and extremely punitive, and we need to take a good long look on what's going on there.
While YoungBoy was being put in handcuffs, his cameraman attempted to delete the music video footage, as he knew that YoungBoy couldn't be seen with a firearm. Unfortunately, the police confiscated the camera before it was deleted, resulting in the feds having video footage of YoungBoy holding firearms. In a desperate attempt to get him off the charges, his lawyer argued that the police obtained the footage illegally, but it didn't hold up in court. With it announced, YoungBoy has lost his appeal with the feds. Now prosecutors can use footage of him holding firearms to convict him.
Update on NBA YoungBoy. He lost the appeal with the federal appeals court. He can take it up to the Supreme Court. What happened? So the federal judge, the lower court, ruled in his favor. She said that the video of him holding what looks like to be a is suppressed. It can't be used at trial against him. The way you guys obtained it, you violated his constitutional rights. Now, the government went to the Fifth Circuit United States Court of Appeals. The Fifth Circuit said, you know what, we have a different decision, and we're going to say that the government can use that evidence. It is going to be allowed in the case.
Realizing it wasn't going in YoungBoy's favor, he knew he had to sign a plea deal, just before the judge officially sentenced him. The judge gave YoungBoy a positive message about him being robbed of his talent and potential due to his addiction, as he wished him the best of luck after he's out of prison.
Mr. Golden, I've seen so many times that good men and women who have a lot of talent and potential, that they can be robbed of that potential when they start to really struggle with their addiction. So I don't want that for you. You seem like a very talented young man. I'm hoping in your future that once you're done with your federal prison time, that you can be really successful on federal probation and have a really bright future where you can reach your full potential in every aspect of your life. Best of luck to you, Mr. Golden.
Thank you.
Anything
Thank you, Your
further?
Honor. That's all I have, if I
Okay.
could be excused.
You may.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you all.